Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about scarcity in economics. So, what is scarcity? Before we answer that question, we want to know what economics is. So, when you think of economics, what first comes to mind? Usually, what most people think of is like a lot of graphs or complex mathematics, right? Or like the nightly news. So, when you turn on the news at night, maybe that's what you think of economics. But actually, economics is not that complicated. Economics is the study of the choices made by households, firms, and governments under scarcity. Right, so that is a definition of economics, but that definition has other vocab words that you might not understand. So the most prominent out of all of those is scarcity. So economics must exist under scarcity. So today we will answer the question what scarcity is. So here's the definition of scarcity. It is the idea that the resources we use to produce goods and services are limited. Scarcity implies one important thing. It's that there are unlimited wants in the human world, but there are limited goods. For example, you might want a lot of things. You might want a car, you might want a new toy, but there are only so many cars in the world and so many toys, right? So, for example, a great example of this would be diamonds. So, diamonds are pretty expensive, right? You go out and get a ring that's a few $1,000s. But why are they expensive? So, think of one diamond, right? One diamond is expensive, but what if there were infinite diamonds in the world? What if there were so many diamonds that you could just go out of your room and there'll be diamonds falling out of the sky, right? That's the because there are a limited amount of diamonds in the world, therefore diamonds cost so much. If there were infinite amount of diamonds, they would not cost anything. So scarcity is very important because it implies value. Because there's a finite number of things. Everything in this world has a price. So the Mona Lisa, you know the famous painting? There's only one Mona Lisa in the whole world. That's why the Mona Lisa is worth millions and millions of dollars. But if you go to the grocery store and you see like vegetables and milk, there's a lot of vegetables in the world. So a bag of broccoli is probably going to cost you $1 or two. It's not going to be worth as much as the Mona Lisa because of scarcity. So scarcity also means choices. Remember just what we just covered about economics? Economics is the study of choices. So without scarcity, there is no economics, right? Because everything has a price. Let's say you have $10 and you can buy either ice cream or hamburgers, right? Because ice cream and hamburgers both have a price, you're forced to choose which one you want. You cannot have both because there is scarcity. Scarcity also causes another phenomenon known as opportunity cost, which we will cover in a later video. Right, before we depart, I'll give you some questions to think about. Number one, if you had an infinite amount of money, would you still care about the price of things when you buy them? And give us an example of something that's high in scarcity. Leave it in the comments. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you in the next video.